Yo, what's up guys, it's NLW Figs here, back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be giving you a tour around the Metal Wrestling Combat Zone. Yes, you may have recently seen this when Jon Moxley took on Edge at Saturday's First Dance for Metal Wrestling. And in this video, I just wanted to give you a quick look at the arena itself, what I've kind of done with it, and how I've kind of differentiated it from the regular NLW arena. But before I do get into this arena tour, make sure you like the video and subscribe to NLW Figs for more wrestling figure content. But without further ado, let's get into it. And also, you do comment down below as well, what additions could I make to this arena maybe to improve it? I'm not sure if I can add like a couple of stage pieces here and there, but yeah, won't be too long with this, but I will show you just from the entranceway downwards. So here we've got the up, you see the lights there from the Raw stage printouts that I got from Wrestlistic. And then what I've done, I've utilised the TV. So this entranceway I actually designed, well, I say I designed it, I took it into Photoshop, and it was like an abandoned warehouse because I want metal to have that kind of gritty feeling, you know. So I plastered the logo up there, and then it's kind of like an entranceway here. It kind of looks like it extends back, but it doesn't really. So I think that's pretty cool. So it's a cool backdrop, and then obviously, as you saw in the video on Saturday, it's got the Titantrons on it too, so you've got Edge, Moxley, whoever coming through the entranceway. And speaking of the entranceway itself, what I've done, I've got these mirrored pieces of cards. So you notice that they're there for the black card, the black mirror card that I've used for the stage in the past. Well, I've also bought some silver bits, and I thought this would be a cool addition because it's you know, the metal theme, and it makes it look a little bit more industrial, having this kind of jaggedy metal. It looks like kind of metal sheeting coming around to kind of curve outwards, and the wrestlers can enter through here. I did experiment a little bit by having these two trusses come out a little bit closer, but I like having the stage be a bit bigger. So here as well, we've got the, these are from, where was it, Extreme Sets, the Raw is War stage. So those like trusses on the side there, which I think look pretty cool. And behind here holding it is actually the Elimination Chamber pods. So you can see they're kind of curving around there, keeping everything in place. And just on the side as well, I've added the Raw lighting just to have a little bit something more going on, kind of protruding out of the edge. But as we kind of zoom out, I think it looks pretty cool. Now I'm going to be careful not to get my face in the shot like I've had in many videos in the past. So I think it's pretty cool, especially when you film it and you kind of zoom into it like I was kind of experimenting with. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Like the way that the lights come out and the way the colours complement each other, and it really gets that metal theme. And I've also just added that curtain just behind there, just in case the wrestlers come through, you know. I didn't want just a white bit sticking out like that, just to make it a little bit more dynamic. So we've also got a little bit of a pocket of crowd here, and I've added this entranceway for metal, so it's like a metal ramp leading up to the ring and the ring stairs. So you literally come from the arena, from the stage, and you walk up these bits onto these stairs, and here we go to ringside. So we've got this beautiful six-sided ring made by Unforgiving Steel on Instagram. Big shout out to them. They make some fantastic rings, and this one, no exception, just an absolutely just great ring to use. And it was a little bit tricky at first, kind of utilizing this ring for pick fed and animation purposes, but I quickly got the hang of it. You know, I'm used to using the standard four-sided ring, so it was pretty cool to have six sides to work with here. And in photos it looks fantastic, and I can't wait to use it more. Now these little turnbuckle pads I actually added, so I wanted something like the New Japan ones where they just go straight down. I'm not too sure how I feel, because at the moment I've just kind of got masking tape in there. I think it makes it look a little bit rinky-dink, but I kind of want that in a way to make it look like, you know, it's a bit grittier, a bit more like a combat zone where not everything's polished. So that's my excuse for that. But I will say I just kind of cut these out and cut down the middle so they would come behind here. Maybe I'll buy some actual foam ones, maybe not, I'm not too sure at the moment, but I prefer these to turnbuckles because, you know, taking the turnbuckles off and putting them on again is kind of a hassle. But yeah, still good. And I've shown this ring before in my my metal Lethal Lockdown video from the TNA wrestling ring, so do check that out. But I'll kind of just show you what's going on underneath here. If you can kind of see, it's just kind of wood under there, and it's stapled. And then these cool little ring skirts here, which I dig. It's kind of old school, just to have the standard black. So I don't think I'm going to add anything to that. I think I'll leave that as it is because I do like it. And around ringside, I've added the cage. So this is from the Lethal Lockdown cage, again made by Unforgiving Steel. And I've just taken these pieces to kind of mimic, you remember what the CWC looked like for NXT in 2021. That kind of feel. So you've got the crowd behind these panes of steel. And if you wanted to make it yourself, you know, any DIY shop sells chicken wire, so you could always add it to your crowd if you wanted to try something like this. But I think it makes it look more dangerous as like an arena, and I think that's pretty cool. You know, it makes it look like this is a fight pit, and the fans won't get hurt if they're behind the cage, and it makes it feel, you know, a bit rougher and a bit grittier, and that's what I want from Metal Wrestling. And we've got this big banner up here, the Metal Wrestling banner, kind of like you'd see in the ECW arena, just the big banner just behind there, and obviously the crowd stays the same pretty much, and the backdrop as well. And I was kind of thinking about maybe using like a red crowd backdrop, but I think it works well with the metal theme, because you've got the black steel, and then you've got kind of the grey crowd as well. I think the red pops out on it more than it would if it was just a standard red, but I might utilise a red crowd in future, maybe for a pay-per-view like Revival, I'm not too sure. And moving down to ringside to the trainers, so we've got Drew Galloway, or whoever you want to call him, in that seat there, the trainer's seat, and a couple of chairs and stuff, and a bit of barricade pieces. I've just put that table behind there because it could act as like a merch table, or just kind of like an equipment table, something like that. And now we've got just a standard table like AEW uses for their ring bell, and just like a laptop there. And here we have the man himself, the man who calls the action, the former commissioner, now the commentator, Victor Wallace, here at the hot seat. So you've got your monitors here, where he's watching the action, and the announce table, and it's perfectly perpendicular to the ring, parallel to the ring, I should say. And I've got this cool little headset now as well from a ringside pack where I had a bunch of different exclusives. So he'll be calling the action from ringside here, so they can always brawl. As you saw, Moxley and Edge use the area to their advantage. And just behind here, more crowd members hidden behind the panes of steel. And that's one problem that this does have. I don't want to really use too many cable ties and have this as like a permanent fixture, because I want to be able to, you know, take the metal ring down and then put up the NLW arena. So I want to make it as easy to take down as possible, whilst at the same time having a unique feel and looking pretty cool. And yeah, those steel, what would you call it, the silver mirror card, I think works really well in contrast to the black and the red. Will I use a red crowd at some point? Maybe, but I do like kind of the whole industrial feel it's got going on, and I want it to be easily customizable and interchangeable. But yeah, I think I did have a couple of plans in my head for what I wanted the Metal Wrestling Arena to look like. I had at one point thought maybe I'll have it look like WCW Thunder, that kind of feel. So it does take elements of that, as well as elements of like the ECW arena, of the NXT arena, stuff like that. So, and obviously the TNA wrestling as well, Impact Wrestling. So yeah, 6 sides of steel around the ringside, 6-sided ring, brand new crowd. I can't wait to start filming episodes for Metal Wrestling. Saturday was just a taste, a teaser, whilst my hard drive is still being fixed. They say they're still working on it, which I hope is good news for me, because it means hopefully that they're recovering more and more files. Once my hard drive is back and ready, then episodes will be immediately starting production. But for now, I'm going to try and get a couple more matches out there maybe, just to hold you over until that point. But yeah, I cannot wait to start filming Metal Wrestling, and I can't wait for you guys to see what I've got in store. But that is it for this arena tour. Comment down below what you thought of it, and also comment down below, do you think I can add anything to make it better? Can I improve certain parts of the arena? Let me know in those comments below. That's it for this video. Make sure you like it and subscribe to NLW Figs for more wrestling figure content. That's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys later.